Hi, David Hall. It's the weekly Gold and Silver Coin Report. It is Friday, May 16th, 2014. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I have some specific comments about long-term approaches to the marketplace. But first, let's do the update on this prices in the market. So gold bounced around a little, finished up $3.20 at $12.9260, silver up 19 cents at $19.32, platinum up $33.70 at $14.6560. Again, for silver, it's like $19-20. That's the number today. 1,300, give or take a little, is where gold's at. But let's talk about that long term. A couple of very interesting quotes. First, from our longtime friend Ari McMaster, who some of you may know, quite the brilliant guy, tremendous commodity analyst and political economic analyst for, well, the 35 years we've known him. Anyway, his quote is, and we've talked about it, the Western central banks are running out of gold and silver. They have borrowed and loaned gold. They have bought up the ETF gold liquidation, confiscated Libya and Ukraine's gold, but the clock is ticking. My best guess, now this is RE talking, is that by no later than 2015 it will be end game. And then he goes on to say the Asians, led by China and India, are buying the gold. And you can add Russia to that too, okay? Now it's me talking, okay? Here's the deal. The Western nations, Europe, United States, are selling the gold. Indians, Chinese, and Russians are buying it. It breaks my heart, but that's the fact of life. National debt, speaking back to the numbers, $17.5 trillion. Doubled in a couple of years. It is ridiculous. And the long-term gold and silver trade is a no-brainer. So just digest that and make sure you're where you want to be when it comes to gold and silver. On the rare coin front, we've given you a lot of specifics. By the way, on bullion, right now, premiums are reasonable. For the better numismatic gold, premiums are near their historic lows. Okay, availability is really good on the bullion products. Sometimes it isn't, but it is now. The semi-numismatic stuff, the graded coins, yeah, it's hit and miss, but we get the stuff in, so just it's a day-to-day basis, but call us if you're interested in that. The supply is not as good as the bullion, but it's there, okay? But let's talk conceptually about rare coins. And really, I'm seeing this, as you know, Van and I are multi-market. We're involved in a lot of collectibles markets and have been for decades. So we have a pretty good feel for it. But there is a startling event this week. Christie's had an art auction, and it realized $975 million. That's pretty close to $1 billion, and that's a lot of money anywhere but Washington. $1 billion, $975 million in art. And get this, this wasn't Impressionist art or Old Masters art. We're not talking Picasso, Van Gogh, Monet, Rembrandt. Okay, this was post-war and contemporary art, the newer stuff. $975 million. 2 works, modern works, sold for over $80 million. 4 works sold for over $50 million. 12 over $20 million. 19 total works sold for more than $10 for a piece of art. Modern art. Okay, the world is awash in ever depreciating paper dollars, and people with money are looking for something real and tangible. For rare coins, long term, they of course always have fit that bill, and always through inflationary times, it's been a great haven, a great protection, and long term, this kind of activity, this kind of money chasing reality is very good for the rare coin market and all high quality collectibles. Now, you know, Van and I aren't modern art guys. We're more vintage in everything we do, just like we're not really modern coin people. You know, we think they're pretty and give them as gifts sometimes, but you know, we're old school, like the vintage stuff. Same with the art. But this was an eye-opener for me, $1 billion art auction. Pretty impressive. And relative to that, and the other collectibles we're involved in, we think coins are really reasonably priced. And while prices have come up, they're still in a good spot in our mind with tremendous room to the upside. So think about those rare coins too. Make sure you're in the right position where you want to be with gold and silver bullion. And give us a call if you want to talk about anything. And by all means, have fun with your coins and buy gold and silver.